That's me. That's my sister. And then there's Lulu. Okay. I will proudly admit that I've been a cat owner and lover for the past 15 years. There are so many perks to having a cat, such as them being low maintenance, super small and quiet, and very independent. But I didn't realize how much joy adopting a dog from a shelter would bring to my life and to my family's lives. It all started last summer when a coworker of mine came in to work with her newly adopted dog and told me that Casey Pet Project was having a free adoption weekend. I got to thinking and talked to my sister about it. She said it would be an awesome idea if we adopted a dog for our grandpa, who was often lonely and talked about getting a dog for a long time. Our parents thought we were up to no good, but allowed us to go anyway. We finally adopted a beautiful German Shepherd mix and named her Lulu. She was a bit larger than we wanted because our grandpa was looking for a much smaller dog, but her sweet demeanor and loving personality made her an instant catch. In the back of my mind, though, I secretly wanted to keep Lulu for ourselves because, when we finally surprised Grandpa, we realized it wasn't meant to be. One of the first things he said to us was, "Oh, she's sweet, but too big. I need a lap dog." For a moment, this shocked us because we honestly weren't expecting him to turn down such an amazing dog. So we had to consider adopting ourselves, but there was a lot to consider. Since we've had a cat for such a long time, she's been the queen of the house and this is her space. So bringing in a new dog would obviously cause her a lot of stress. Also, my parents had recently finished renovating the house and didn't want a dog to tear up all their hard work. Finally, we had absolutely no experience with a dog. Absolutely no experience. We've had a cat for so many years, so it's like we don't realize she's around half the time. Finally, despite all the concerns we had, she was a perfect fit for our family. As she became acquainted with the house, we noticed she was very well house trained and knew a lot of tricks. She also never barked unless she really had to go poop, which made it easier for us to handle and for our cat to handle as well. But the most important thing about her was her loving personality, which we all latched onto. Looking back to when we first took Lulu into our home, a lot has changed for the better. My parents are much more active with her when my sister and I are not home. It's almost like another child to them. The amount of treats they feed her, the amount of walks they take her on, it's really incredible. When we adopted Lulu, she had also been hit by a car and had a serious case of the kennel cough. All she needed was a solid foundation, which we gave her, and from that, we've created such a strong emotional bond that will last a lifetime. In conclusion, adopting a dog has been a tremendously fulfilling experience. It has offered us an opportunity to grow and adapt. I will also proudly admit that I'm a dog lover and an owner as well.